But the problem is that when you have computers, your brain does the exact same thing that your ancient brain would have done. And it says, I don't need to remember any of this shit because it's all in this fucking computer. And what happens when this computer disappears? What happens if there's no electricity? What happens if you don't have access to the information? You end up not knowing anything. How many of you guys can, look, a perfect example. How many of you guys can say 10, I'm not gonna say 10, 5 phone numbers of your closest friends by memory? Really? Anybody in the chat know 5 phone numbers of your closest friend by memory? I guarantee most of you guys don't know that. I guarantee most of you guys, if you got arrested or lost your phone and you were abandoned in the middle of nowhere, you wouldn't be able to contact anyone. You don't remember any phone numbers. There's a reason that happens. There's a reason why your brain is not storing information like it's supposed to. Because your brain is, you're evolved to save energy. Your mind, your body evolved to save energy. So if your brain knows that this tool right here has all the information you need, your brain's gonna go on easy mode. You're in sleep mode. You're on standby. You're cruising. You're not analyzing the situations because you don't need to analyze because you think, oh, the computer will tell me the answer. You don't need to memorize anything. You don't need to keep any storage in your actual brain. We're cooked, bro. We're cooked. You got to think about it this way. In ancient times, the guys who were inventing stuff, they knew all that shit by memory, bro. They're out here doing math. The fucking Isaac Newton, when he came with calculus, that nigga was doing that shit from his head. He didn't have no goddamn calculators. Homie was doing that shit from the cocoa, bro. Galileo, all of the scientists, all the people who had discoveries, they knew that shit by memory.